Okay, so we're just starting, waiting for everyone to log in. So hey guys, how are ya? I got her a year ago, March.
This is a post-COVID dog. That's why it's smaller.
Yeah, exactly. No, I got two white ones now. I have another one that's smaller than her. I've had this one just for like a year and a bit, and then the other one, she's a little bit smaller. I've had her for about 8 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice dog. Nice dog.
Yeah, she's a bit.
She's color coordinated with your top.
I know, eh? She's a bit clingy too, so.
Okay.
Yeah. What's that? She does her her downward. She does her downward facing dog and her child's pose and all that. Yeah, she's pretty good. All right, so we'll get going then. All right, so we'll begin in Shavasana tonight. So let's begin with 3 long, slow, deep breaths. That's to help settle the mind and bring our awareness to the room. So good evening and welcome to yoga. Today we practice laying in Shavasana, corpse pose. It's laying on your back with your hands rested to the sides of the body with the palms facing up. So the energies can be drawn in or released. It's closing your eyes and taking a slow, deep breath through the nose. And slowly exhaling through the nose. As we focus on turning the breath inwards, swallow gently and relax the lower jaw. And soften the eyelids. And let your cheeks feel hollow and loose beneath the cheekbones. And gently release the root of your tongue. Your fingers will curl naturally as your hands relax. Letting your legs gently roll out. And just allowing the entire back of the body to feel at ease. And in complete contact with your mat. Your arms and legs will feel longer and longer as well as heavier. Just feel the large muscles of the legs, buttocks, and trunk drop away from the bones. Let's now feel the smaller muscles of your arms, neck, and head. as they seem to move away from the bones. But the bones themselves feel heavy, and the skin loose all over your body. It's noticing that the abdominal organs seem to nestle back into your body, savoring the silence inside your mind. Let's focus on being here in the moment. It's releasing all your worries and taking mental observations on how you feel and what you feel in this moment in time. Let's bring ourselves to center. Let's bring the breath to center. As you continue to rest, notice when you begin to feel lighter. This is a signal that your body has relaxed. And you can begin focusing on centering your breath cycle. As you focus on basic breath awareness, is an even, long breath in, and an even, long breath out, followed by several normal breaths. Let's begin by slowly inviting the next inhalation to move more deeply into your body. Let's do this by lifting your ribs and spreading your lungs and let the air come to you. As you inhale, imagine that the breath breathes you. And following the inhalation with a soft focus on the exhalation. Feel your diaphragm, lungs, ribs, and muscles of respiration contracting to press the breath out. When your exhalation is finished, breathe several normal cycles of inhalation and exhalation. Let's inhale slowly and deeply once again. At the fullness of inhalation, pause slightly before melting the inhalation into an equally long and steady exhalation. And just take a few moments and just keep your eye on the breath, following gently in and gently out. And try to focus on the same amount of breath going in as going out. So let's slowly and gently begin to bring our awareness back to the room by wiggling the toes and the fingers. And then we'll inhale to lift the arms up overhead and exhale to float them down to the floor above you. Let's point your toes and arch your back a little bit. And then we'll inhale to lift the arms back up. And exhale to float them down to the floor just beside you. And we'll gently begin to draw the knees in towards the chest. And we'll hug them in using your arms. And then rock yourself side to side. Just massaging the back and reawakening your spine. And coming back to flattening your back, we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's release the arms and slowly lower the soles of the feet to the mat. It's bringing the arms out to the sides with the palms facing up. And we'll connect the soles of the feet together and opening the knees, one to the right side and one to the left side for supine groin stretch. And inhaling deeply through the nose, and then slowly exhaling. Inhale and exhale. For 2 more breaths. Then we'll slowly draw the knees back to center, connecting the soles of the feet with the mat. Then we'll inhale again. And as you exhale, let's extend the left leg onto the floor. And we'll gently draw the right knee in. And we'll hug it in using the arms, relaxing the shoulders down the back, stretching out the lower back and hamstring. And then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's extend the right leg all the way up towards the sky and interlock the fingers behind but below the knee. Draw the big toe into the shin. Let's breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's release the fingers Bring the knee back to the chest, hugging it in. We'll inhale again, and as you exhale, let's release the fingers and slowly lower the sole of the foot to the mat. Walking the leg out, readjusting the hips. And then we'll gently draw the left knee in, and tugging it in using the arms. And just breathing. Relaxing the back. And we'll inhale again, and as you exhale, let's extend the left leg all the way up towards the sky and interlock the fingers behind but below the knee, drawing the big toe in towards the shin, lengthening the calf muscle. Then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's release the fingers, and we'll bring the knee back to the chest, hugging it in using the arms. And then let's release the fingers and lower the sole of the foot to the mat. And then gently bending the right knee, connecting the sole of the foot with the mat. And we'll tip over to the right or left-hand side of the body. And pushing yourself up, let's come into tabletop. It's resting the palms just underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers nice and wide, and the knees underneath the hips. We'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, round the back into mad cat. And inhale into cow pose. And exhaling cat. And inhaling cow. And exhaling cat. And inhaling cow pose. And exhaling cat. And inhaling cow. And exhaling cat. Inhaling cow, coming back to tabletop. Let's inhale, tuck your toes underneath. And we'll exhale to bring the weight behind the wrist, stretching it out. And then gently pressing up to downward facing dog. We'll pedal the feet from side to side, just massaging out the backs of the legs. We'll inhale, come up on your tiptoes, and we'll exhale and we'll walk or hop towards the front of the mat, coming into forward fold. Bending a little bit at the knees, we'll open the arms out to the sides, come all the way up, drawing the palms together, and exhale to the heart center. And inhale, lift up. Draw the palms together and exhale to the heart. For one more time, inhale. And exhale. We'll practice half sun salutations to warm up the body. Inhale, lift the arms halfway. And exhale to fold forward. And inhale, halfway up to flatten the back. And exhale, lower down. And then inhale, lift all the way, drawing the palms together. Exhale to the heart. And then open up, inhale. Draw the palms together, exhale. And inhale, open, exhale, reach. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, down. And inhale all the way. Draw the palms together, exhale to the heart, and swoop them all the way out to the sides. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, down. And inhale, lift all the way. Draw the palms together and exhale to the heart center for a couple more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, down. And inhale, lift all the way. Draw the palms together and exhale to the heart. And one more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, down. And inhale, lift all the way. Draw the palms together and exhale to the heart center. It's breathing. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling slowly. And again, inhaling. And exhaling. And then we'll inhale, lift the arms halfway, and exhale to fold forward at the hips. And we'll place the palms onto the mat. We'll step back to downward facing dog. It's breathing all the air out. And then we'll inhale, come up on the toes. And we'll exhale to step the left foot forward between the palms and open up the back foot to 45 degrees. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up for warrior one. And just thinking about tracking the front knee out towards the baby toes. Take a little check of your front knee, relaxing the shoulders down the back. Drawing the belly in and up, contracting the abs, supporting your back. Grounding the back foot to the mat. And breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. For 2 more breaths, inhale and exhale. And we'll inhale to look up and exhale, rotate to the right side, lowering the arms down to the shoulders and open up the back foot and try to sink a little bit deeper into the front knee and hip for warrior two pose. And it's breathing, inhaling and exhaling. And we'll inhale, reach forward. Exhale, softly bend the elbow and rest it on the front of the thigh. We'll extending the top arm overhead for extended side angle pose. And it's inhaling and exhaling. And on the next breath, as you inhale, we're going to bring the top arm all the way up and extend the front knee. Release your back hip and lower the bottom arm down, placing it in the front of the leg with the palm facing away for triangle pose, Trikonasana. So just taking a check of your front leg, making sure that the knee is straight in this posture. And you can rest the top arm up towards the sky, or you can rest it down the side of the body. And it's breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Then we'll inhale to come all the way up, and as you exhale, let's slowly float the arms down to the sides, and we'll gently step the back foot forward, coming back to standing nice and tall in mountain pose. Let's breathe. We'll inhale, open the arms to the sides, And exhale, fold forward at the hips. And we'll inhale halfway up to flatten the back. Exhale, lower down, place the palms onto the mat. We'll step back to downward facing dog, breathing all the air out. Then inhale, come up on the toes. And then we'll exhale to step the right foot forward and open up the back foot to 45 degrees. And then we'll inhale to lift the arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, sink into the front knee and hip for warrior one. It's breathing. And then we'll inhale, look up. And exhale, rotate to the left side, lowering the arms down to the shoulders and opening up your back foot for warrior two pose. Looking out over the middle finger of the front arm and taking a check of the front knee, making sure that it's tracking out towards the baby toes, really grounding the feet. And breathing gently, inhaling and exhaling. And we'll inhale, reach forward. And exhale, softly bend the elbow, rested on your upper thigh while extending the top arm overhead, reaching through the left side. It's inhaling and exhaling. Then we'll inhale, lift all the way up, and as you exhale, let's slowly lower the arms down, gently extending the front knee and reaching the back hip behind you and folding forward into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Inhale, come all the way up, and exhale to slowly float the arms down and gently walk the back foot forward and standing nice and tall in mountain pose. That's breathing. We'll inhale, open the arms to the sides, and exhale to fold forward. And then we'll inhale halfway up. Exhale, lower down, place the palms onto the mat. We'll step back to downward facing dog, breathing all the air out. We'll inhale, come up on your toes, and exhale to step the left foot forward between the palms. We'll come into a high or low lunge. So if you're coming into the low lunge, you want to rest the back of the knee and the top of the foot to the mat. And then we'll inhale, lift the chest, open the arms to the sides, and exhale to the heart. It's breathing for high or low lunge. It's inhaling and exhaling. Then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's rotate to the left side. And we'll fold forward, resting the right elbow on the upper thigh. And maybe looking off to the left side or down at the front foot. Just taking a gentle twist through the core. Breathing gently. inhale, we'll come back to center. Let's exhale, fold forward. Place the palms onto the mat. And we're going to lower our back knee to the floor, resting the top of the foot onto the mat. Just take your left palm and rest it on the inside of the left foot. So both palms are now on the inside of the front foot. And we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, rotate to your right side by opening up the arm to the sky. It's breathing, taking a gentle twist. And then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower the right arm down. And then we'll rotate the left arm up, opening up towards the left side of your body. Noticing if you feel a difference in the two different rotations using the different arms. Does one side feel easier or harder than the other? Then we'll inhale again, and as you exhale, this time now as you lower the left arm, place it to the outside of the front foot. Tuck your back toes underneath. Lift your knee, lift yourself, and step forward to forward fold. So bending at the knees, we'll inhale, open the arms to the sides, come all the way up, draw the palms together. Exhale to the heart. And we'll practice now on the opposite side. So inhale, open the arms. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, halfway up to flatten the back. And exhale, lower down. Place the palms onto your mat and step back to downward facing dog, breathing all the air out. Then inhale, come up on your toes. And we'll exhale to step the right foot forward between the palms. So you can come into a high or low lunge here. So just remember your low lunge, the back knee is connected with your mat. We'll inhale, lift the chest, open the arms to the sides, and exhale to the heart. It's breathing. We'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's rotate to the right side and fold forward. Connecting the palms together, spreading the fingers nice and wide. And taking a gentle twist through the core. And then we'll inhale, let's come back to center, and we'll exhale, fold forward, placing the palms onto the mat and lowering the back knee to the mat, connecting the top of the foot to your mat. And we'll bring the right palm to the inside of your front foot. So both palms are resting on the inside of the front foot. So leaving the right palm rested on the mat, we'll inhale, and as you exhale, let's slowly rotate the left arm up towards the sky. And it's breathing. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's slowly lower the left arm down. And then slowly rotate the right arm up towards the sky, taking a gentle twist. And breathing. Then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's slowly lower the right arm down. Place it on the outside of the front foot. Tuck your back toes underneath. Gently lift the knee from the mat and step forward, coming into the forward fold. And bending a little bit at your knees, we'll inhale, open the arms, come all the way up. Draw the palms together and exhale to the heart center. Breathing gently. So let's inhale, we'll open the arms to the sides. Exhale, fold forward at your hips. And inhale halfway up to flatten the back. We'll exhale, lower down, place the palms onto the mat, and we'll step back to downward facing dog. Breathing all the air out. We're practicing three-legged dog. So we're going to extend the right leg up towards the sky. Breathing. Then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower the right leg. And then bring it all the way through, resting it between the palms. We're going to come into crescent pose. So inhale, open the arms, come all the way up. Draw the palms overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then we'll inhale again. And as you exhale, coming into balance pose, we're going to bring the back leg forward. Inhale first. And exhale, transferring the weight forward, bringing the back knee up towards the chest. Bringing the palms together to the heart center. So breathing here. I'm going to inhale, open the arms gently out to the sides, using them to counterbalance. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, begin to slowly fold forward while releasing the left leg behind you, coming gently into warrior three. Maybe bringing the arms overhead, finding a focal point on the floor. Inhale deeply, and then as you exhale, lower the palms all the way down so the fingertips or palms connect with the mat in front of you. Bringing the back leg all the way up for standing splits pose, another balance pose, a nice transition. Now inhale again, and as you exhale, slowly lower the back leg down. We're coming into forward fold, bending at your knees a little bit deeper than what you would normally do if you were coming up into a sun salutation. So we'll inhale, open the arms up, but keep the knees soft. We're going to transition right to chaturanga, or awkward chair pose. And you can also keep the arms split apart. Inhale, come up. And we'll exhale, lower the arms down, draw the palms to the heart. Now we'll practice on the opposite side. So let's inhale, open the arms to the sides. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale down, place the palms onto the mat. We'll step back to downward facing dog, breathing all the air out. And we'll lift the left leg up for three-legged dog. For 2 more breaths. Inhale deeply. And as you exhale, let's slowly lower the left leg down. Bring it all the way through for crescent pose. And inhale, open the arms. Draw the palms together. Exhaling out. And using the strength of the front leg, we're going to gently bring our weight a little bit forward. Inhale deeply, and at the same time, as you begin to exhale, lower the palms to the heart, lifting the right knee up towards the chest, and breathing. Now inhale, open the arms to the sides. Exhale out, slowly fold forward. Focusing on warrior 3, extending the back leg out. And we'll begin to lower the palms to the mat, counterbalancing, lifting the back leg up as high as you can for standing splits. We'll begin to slowly lower the right leg down, coming back to forward fold. Bending into the knees a little bit deeper than what you normally do when you're coming into a sun salutation. Inhale, open the arms to the sides, keeping the knees bent, drawing the palms up for awkward chair. And then inhale, come all the way up, and exhale to lower down. Draw the palms to the heart, standing nice and tall in mountain. Well, inhale, let's swoop the arms out to the sides, and exhale to fold forward at the hips. Inhale, halfway up to flatten the back. And exhale, lower down. Place the palms onto the mat. We'll step back to downward facing dog. Just breathing all the air out. Inhale, come up on your toes, and we'll exhale to plank pose. Just bringing the palms just underneath the shoulders. The hips are in line with the rest of the body. Maybe looking down at the mat. Just gently begin to bend the elbows, lowering yourself down. We'll gently rest the tops of the feet onto the mat, bringing the palms just underneath the shoulders. Practicing cobra pose, we'll inhale, and as you exhale, lift the chin, and chest. Bringing the gaze forward, drawing the elbows in towards the sides of your body. And it's breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's slowly lower the chest, chin, nose, and forehead. And we'll extend the arms out overhead. Let's draw the right knee in towards, or the left heel in towards the glute. And then we'll reach the right arm around, taking the top of the foot of the ankle. Then inhale again, and as you exhale, slowly lift the forehead, nose, chin, and chest. Remember to breathe. Don't hold the breath. Finding a focal point. Now inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower chest, chin, nose, and forehead. And release the foot, bringing the arm overhead. And we'll change sides, drawing the left heel in, reaching the left arm all the way around, taking the top of the foot or the ankle. And we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, lift your forehead, nose, chin, and chest. And it's breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. And we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower chest, chin, nose, and forehead. And releasing the foot, bringing the arm overhead. And then we'll gently draw the palms back underneath the shoulders, lifting the elbows from the floor. Draw the inside thighs together. Tuck your toes underneath. And then we'll inhale deeply. And as you exhale, let's press away from the mat and gently come into child's pose. Extending the arms nice and long. And breathe. Just being here for a couple of breaths, resting. Just focusing on the inhalation and the exhalation. So extending the arms nice and long in front if they're not already there. We'll inhale again, and as you exhale, let's slowly move both palms over to the right side. Just taking a nice stretch through the left side of the body. Then we'll gently walk the palms over to the left side. And then gently walking the palms back to the center. Pressing the palms into the mat, slowly rolling the back, pulling yourself up like cat pose. And gently coming into tabletop, resting the palms just underneath the shoulders and the knees or under the hips. Let's inhale deeply and exhale to round the back into mad cat. And inhale into cow pose. And exhaling cat. And inhaling cow pose. And exhaling cat. And inhaling cow. And exhaling, coming back to tabletop. So let's bring the feet off to the one side. We're going to come into Dandasana, staff pose. Extending the legs out in front. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll inhale, open the arms to the sides, and as you exhale, gently fold forward, bringing the arms, palms towards the shins, soles of the feet maybe, or just resting the palms on the mat beside the legs. And looking down at the knees, rounding a little bit into your back, and breathing. Then we'll inhale, and as you exhale, let's slowly walk the palms back. And we'll come into an easy sitting pose. So we'll draw the left foot in, followed by the right foot. And if you have a block, you can sit on your block to elevate your hips. You can also sit on a pillow or a blanket, which is quite nice. Just giving yourself a little bit of elevation. We're going to inhale, open the arms to the sides. Let's connect the fingers together. Press up towards the sky. Just breathing. So we're opening the diaphragm, opening the chest, lifting everything up to allow the diaphragm to expand as you breathe in and out. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower the arms in front of the body, rounding your upper back, extending the arms, dropping the chin to the chest. And then inhale, lift up, keeping the arms connected. And gently opening up the shoulders and then releasing the fingers. Slowly lowering down, connecting the palms and fingers behind you. Now drawing the shoulder blades together. Opening the heart, lifting the chest. Breathing deeply. And release the fingers. Inhale, lift up. Draw the palms together overhead. Look up towards the sky. Look towards the palms. Then exhale. Bring the head back to center. Lowering the palms to the heart. And breathing. Inhale deeply. Exhale, press the palms away, open the arms. Inhaling and then exhaling to lower the palms behind the back, connect the fingers together, so lowering the palms down towards the lower part of the back and the buttocks. drawing the shoulder blades together, opening the front of the shoulder, so rolling the shoulders. Now we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, release the palms facing up towards the sky, drawing all the positive energy in, looking up towards the fingers, draw the palms together, exhale to the heart, and breathing. And relaxing the arms. Okay, so we're going to come into a gentle twisting pose. So let's extend the legs out in front. We'll start first in Dandasana. So we'll inhale to lift the arms up. So bringing the arms up to shoulder height. And as you exhale, let's rotate through the core and gently looking out over the right shoulder. It's breathing here for a couple of breaths. We'll inhale again, and as you exhale, let's gently come back to center, lowering the arms down, resting the palms beside the outsides of the thighs, sitting tall in Dandasana. And it's inhaling and exhaling. Then we'll inhale, lift the palms up, bringing them up to shoulder height. Exhale, rotate through the core, looking out over the left palm and arm. And breathe. Then we'll inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lowering the arms down, resting the palms just on the outsides of the thighs. And then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, lower the right ear to the shoulder, stretching the left-hand side of the neck. And slowly rolling the chin to the center of the chest. And then gently over to the other side. And bringing the chin back to the center of the chest. And slowly rolling over to the other side. And coming back to center. And it's breathing. We'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's gently bend the right knee followed by the left knee, coming into a V-sit. And we'll inhale, and as you exhale, bringing the arms out in front, lean back just a little bit. So you want to feel the contraction of the abdominal muscles. So we can add in leg extensions, alternating side to side. And you can also bring the legs up, holding them. Or you can work on all three if you like, maybe holding for a couple of breaths and then alternating side to side and then holding at the bottom of the posture. So just be where it's challenging for you, but where it doesn't feel like you can't continually breathe rhythmically. Inhale, come up. Exhale to lower the arms down, and we'll gently shake it out a little bit. And we're going to take both legs and we're going to fold them to the side. So resting with the both knees are bent, we're off to the left-hand side of the body to begin. Resting the fingertips on the floor mat in front of you, slightly ahead. You want to think about lifting the chest, and the spine is nice and tall because we're going to focus on rotating or twisting, and we want to make sure that we've lengthened the muscles in the core to be able to stretch them and open them in the right way. So let's gently rest the left palm on the left knee. And we'll inhale it, and as you exhale, let's walk the right palm around behind the back, looking out over the shoulder on the right side. And then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, we'll gently release the palms, both coming back to center, and releasing the legs because we're going to change sides. So shake them out a little bit, and then we'll gently bend them to the opposite side. So bringing the palms in front, we're going to begin by resting the right palm on the right knee. You'll inhale, lift the chest and the torso. And as you exhale, walk the left palm behind your back, taking a gentle twist, looking out over the left shoulder. And breathing. Then we'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's slowly walk the left palm around, releasing the right palm, and we'll gently release the legs, shaking them out. Sitting up nice and tall, opening the chest, relaxing the shoulders. So we're going to prepare for inversion pose. So let's gently inhale to lift the arms straight up in front. And as you exhale, let's slowly lower down to your mat. And try to focus on releasing one vertebrae at a time. And then we'll draw the knees into the chest. Hug them in first for Apanasana pose. Relaxing the shoulders. Breathing deeply. And then we'll extend the legs all the way up for dead bug pose. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes and rotating the ankles and the wrists. And in the opposite direction. Let's open up the legs and slowly lower the knees to the outsides of the body, connecting the palms with the soles of the feet for happy baby pose. And just rocking yourself side to side. And then we'll gently draw the soles of the feet together, wrapping the palms around the ankles, opening your knees. And breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let's draw the knees back to center, hugging them in for Apanasana pose. Just focus on the breath, stretching the muscles, being in the moment. I will inhale again, and as you exhale, let's release the palms and arms. Slowly lower the soles of the feet to the mat, and we'll gently walk the legs out. And let's prepare gently for Shavasana, corpse pose. So remember to release the shoulders down the back, snuggling the shoulder blades into your mat. And tucking the chin in towards the chest. It's focusing on the inhalation and the exhalation. So we're taking this time to follow the breath gently in and out. You're just using the mind's eye to follow the breath. And of course, not forgetting to lose sight of the breath, following the breath in and out. So at times you're going to find during your meditation that the mind is going to wander and take you to other interesting places. But just remember to bring the mind back and focusing on yourself, focusing on the breath. We're following the breath in and out through the nose. You're cultivating self-awareness. So spend a moment and scan your body, just checking to see how you feel now. Yoga teaches us that what we feel and how we project it creates our reality. Just simply be aware. And simply being aware alters the way that you connect with things, people around you. And we always have that decision to interact with people positively or negatively. But we always need to open our minds to new experiences. So let's wiggle the toes and the fingers and slowly begin to reawaken your body. And we'll gently begin to draw the knees into the chest. And we'll hug them in using your arms. And stepping yourself over to the right or left hand side. And we'll push ourselves up, coming into an easy sitting posture. So sitting up nice and tall with the palms facing up. Let's bring a positive thought into the mind, something that makes you feel good inside. We'll draw the palms to the heart center. As the soul in me honors the soul in you, as the heart in me honors the heart in you. Namaste. And namaste to all of you, and thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today.